my body, but it can also mean a large water. So an ocean, do you know ocean? There's the Pacific Ocean. Here's the Pacific Ocean. Here's the Atlantic Ocean. Here's the Indian Ocean. Okay? So ocean are these big areas of...
I cut the hair cat. It's so long.
Your cat has long hair?
Long hair is now on the floor.
So you cut your cat's hair. What is your cat's name?
Luna.
Luna, like the moon.
Yes, like Luna. It's like moon. Yes. Luna is an ocean cat.
Okay. And did you do your homework last night? Do you remember the homework I gave you yesterday?
I forget.
You forgot. Not forget, you forgot. Did you remember?
I am forget.
Forgot. You forgot. Do you know this? Do you know this symbol? In English, when you go like this,
Good morning.
good morning. What did you do last night?
Last night I read something book.
You read a book. Did you do your homework? Did you remember your homework? I think not.
I remember. I don't know.
Your homework was to find out what Renata means in Pali.
Renata. I asked translated.
You did, and?
He called me and said, no have meaning.
No, doesn't have a meaning.
That doesn't have meaning.
Okay, I'm going to teach you something in English. When you go like this, try this. Take one finger, go like this. Do this. Take one finger and go like this. This means bad, naughty, naughty. So if you did not do your homework, I go like this. Naughty. Naughty means bad behavior. Not very bad, just a little bad. So when a small child does something wrong, we say, that's very naughty, naughty, naughty. Not naughty. This means naughty. Very naughty. Have you learned many physical gestures? Do you know what a gesture is? Gesture.
Gesture.
A gesture.
Gesture.
A gesture, it's pronounced gesture. Gesture is a sign you make with your hand. So this is a gesture. This is a gesture. Stop is a gesture. Naughty. That's a gesture. Shh. That's a gesture. So any kind of communication where you only use your hands is a gesture. So when you go sometimes for alms rounds, do you go like this? Do you ever go like this to ask for something? Yes? This is a gesture. Gesture. Okay? So, before we start today, please tell me what you want to know in English. Tell me what you have the most difficulty with. What can I help you with in English the most? What would help you in English? What is hardest for you? What is difficult for you? Grammar. Okay. What is most difficult for you that you would like help with?
Nothing.
Your English is perfect.
Yes.
And it's easy. Very good. Very proud of you. What would be most helpful for you?
Waiting for me.
Wedding? Waiting.
Waiting for me.
Okay. Come up. If I don't understand, I will ask you to write the word for me. And I learned yesterday, I may not hand it to you, I must put it down so you pick up. You never hand a monk anything. Everything. Everything.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so it's everything. Thing. Good, excellent. Everything. Perfect. Now I need that back. And what is most difficult for you?
I am difficult speaking English, speaking, writing difficult.
Writing is difficult.
Processing, speaking processing.
Do you know why writing is difficult?
Something alphabet I forget something. Something meaning my alphabet forget.
When we talk to each other, when we talk, we can see our faces and our hands, and so it is easier to understand. But in writing, we only have the letters. So speaking is much easier and is more important to communicate. But we can use our face and our gestures. What do you find most difficult?
Pronunciation and listening.
Pronunciation and listening. What is most difficult for you?
Same pronoun and.
Okay, and for you, what is most difficult?
When you speak, I can understand. You bark, I cannot respond you.
You can understand, but you cannot answer.
Yes, cannot.
When I was little, my first language, I'm making a gesture, my first language was Polish, from Poland. English was my second language. And so when I was little, at home, we always spoke Polish. I hated it because at school we spoke English. At home, I wanted to speak English, but my parents said no. But I am very grateful now because my Polish is excellent. But because I do not speak Polish very often, I now understand it, everything, but I forget the words to speak. So it is easier to listen and understand than to speak. I told you yesterday that if you pronounce well, people think you are very smart, even if you know very few words. So we will work on pronunciation, okay? Is that okay with you? You know the word okay? Oh, you know the word okay?
Do you know the words?
Okay, we can spell it like this or like this. It means yes or all right. All the same.
Not okay.
There is a gesture for okay. Do you know the gesture for okay? Okay. Can you do this? Make a circle and your 3 fingers. Okay. So, do you want to have lunch today? Okay. Would you like a new cell phone? Okay. So this is good morning. This is okay. So we will spend a little time on pronunciation.
Good morning, teacher.
Good morning. Welcome. Tell us, what did you do last night? What did you do last night?
I English
You studied English? You wrote English?
at home.
Very boring. You did not celebrate Lantern Festival? Chinese Lantern Festival for New Year tonight?
I understand. I don't understand.
Okay.
See.
Do you know New Year? New Year.
Chinese New Year.
Chinese New Year.
New Year.
恭喜发财。
In Thailand, New Year is Songkran. And it happens in March? April? April. In China, it happened this last month. And this is the end of Chinese New Year. Lantern Festival. So, you had a very boring night. You wrote English. So sad. Do you know boring? The word boring?
Boring.
Not interesting. Very hard work. What did you do, sir, last night?
See the movie. See
Which-
the television.
Television?
Yes.
What program?
News.
News?
Yeah.
Boring. Boring? Yeah. Okay, we're going to work on pronunciation. I told you yesterday that pronunciation, very important. Good morning. Even if you know just a few words, if you pronounce them well, everyone thinks you are very smart and your English is very good. So, there are some very difficult sounds for someone who is Thai.
B, we, D.
Good morning. What did you do last night? Last night, what did you do? You did homework? English or what subject? What homework? Yes.
วัดสาเหตุเรียน
ผิดหรือว่า
I listening news.
Listens to the news. In what language?
Yes.
English?
English.
Ah, good. Now, yesterday, I told you that mistake. What is a mistake?
sorry,
พลาดนะ
Wrong.
Wrong. A mistake is something that is a little wrong.
ใครจริง
And what did I tell you about mistakes in this class? Mistakes are good. Mistakes are good. We learn from mistakes. We learn from mistakes. Mistakes are good. So do not be afraid to make a mistake. Okay? Mistakes are good in this class. Do not be afraid. What does afraid mean? Do not be afraid to make a mistake. Okay?
Mistake.
Let's start with the word, the letter P, and the sound is P. I will say some words, and you repeat, okay? People. Park. Pink. Pretty. Pencil. Poor. Pop. Pat. So it's a very like an explosion. Okay. Now, the other letter that is similar is B. So it's sa. P is but B is so. But bat. Bit. Bite. Bee. Bomb. Bitter. Banana. blue, blue, book, book. Okay, so you hear the difference between
blackboard,
and b, and b. Okay. Now we're going to do D. Okay. So dead, deaf, deaf. This is hard. Do you know what deaf means?
Yes.
So if someone is deaf, they cannot hear.
Cannot hear.
Cannot hear.
Cannot hear.
And what does dead mean?
Dead.
Deaf.
Dead. What does that mean?
Dead.
Not
deaf,
alive.
Not alive.
So it means, okay, dead. Deaf, dead, this is hard. Deal.
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 Do you know what a deal means?
Deal.
A deal means
Deal.
an exchange. I will give you 10 baht if you give me your pen. That is a deal.
Deal.
Okay? It is some kind of an agreement where we exchange things. Exchange. I give, you give. Exchange. Okay, so D. Deal. Dead. Deaf. Den. Lord Buddha. Okay, so you know the D. Lord Buddha. Okay. Now V, I understand that in Thai there is no V sound. So I will teach you. V. Take your lip, okay? Take your teeth. Put your teeth on your lip and just go. So let's try vitamin. Every. Let me think of some good V words. Victory. Okay. Let me hear you say vine. No, take your teeth, bite. Go like this. Let me see your teeth on your lip. Vine. Good. Vine. Let me see. Good. Vine. Vine. No, I need to see you bite your lip. No, go like this. Let me see your teeth. No, vine. No, I need to see your teeth. You have nice teeth. Vine. We'll work on that. Vine. I think I need to spend more time in the back. Okay. Let me see you bite. Bite your tongue. Vine. Yeah, vine. Vine. Okay, let's see. Vine. It's very hard. Vine. Yes? Vine. 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 Okay. Now we will learn something difficult. Okay? What is a vine? Do you know what a vine is?
Wow.
Do you know what a vine is? A vine is a long green plant with lots of leaves. So grapes, the little fruit, grows on vines. Okay, so a vine is a plant that maybe would grow all on this wall. Okay, a green plant is a vine. Vine. Now, here's another word. Fine. Now, listen for a second so you can hear the difference. Just like we said, P is and B is V is and F is softer. Okay? Just like this is pad, bad, pad, bad, vine, fine, vine, fine. Can you hear the difference? One is very and one's Now, do you know what fine means? What does fine mean? Fine can mean good. Fine can mean very, very expensive or very valuable. Meaning expensive or worth a lot. Valuable, or it can also mean very small. So I can say that a bird, you know what a bird is? A bird has a very fine tongue. Fine tongue, meaning very tiny, very small. Very small. So fine can mean very small, or it can mean very valuable, very expensive. Does anyone here have something very expensive or valuable on? Your necklace. Hold up your necklace. Okay, so that is gold. We go, that's very valuable. It's expensive and worth a lot. Or it can mean good. How are you feeling today? Fine. Okay, so fine can mean different things. So we have fine and vine. Now, this sound I know is very common in Thai, correct? Like what? What truck? What is the name of this what? Okay. What? Where? When? Which? starts with W, but it doesn't have that sound.
Way.
Way. Welcome.
Welcome.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow is a good word. Okay, so let's take vow. Vow. Do you know what a vow is? A vow is a promise or a sacred
Promise.
or holy promise. So